Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Aries? I hope you guys are doing well. So, welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. My name is Queen Lisa. So, let's get into your reading, shall we? This is going to be a general reading. I hope you guys are enjoying your month, your new month, and this year so far. So, let's get into it, shall we? So please check your sun, moon, rising and Venus signs, as well as any other star sign you have in your birth chart that resonates with the readings on this channel. Also take what you like and leave the rest. Also, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. And thank you to those that have liked, commented and subscribed to this channel so far. Please don't forget to press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. So I also give out free private and personal readings. If you would like a free private and personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So what's going on with Aries? What's going on with Aries? Okay. Aries knows that they're in love right now. So much so that they don't know how to speak about the situation. Ooh, you guys are in love? It says they don't know that they feel this good karma coming to them, but they do think that feelings of stress and nervousness are not helping the situation. Okay, that's understandable, Aries. Do check out other star signs readings because you will see that there is some information in them for you guys, as I do individual readings in all the star signs readings that I do. So take what resonates with you, with the people and the circumstances and situations that you deal with, and see how they resonate with you. So what's going on with Aries, my lovelies? Aries wants to know more, and speaking about that, wants to see if they can continue to work on things in a romantic relationship. That's beautiful, Aries. There is some feelings here of you guys rushing into a perspective of being married, or even being a bit mindful about how you could have been a bit childish in the last couple of months, weeks or years past. It does say you guys notice that you have good karma when it comes to family values, or even children that you want to spend time looking for or taking care of. Maybe even wanting to know if you can speak to someone that doesn't know you, or maybe even noticing that you want to spend time alone, wondering if a good reason why you don't speak to a person anymore is because they don't need to speak to you, or never needed to see you and don't need to see you, is what you do believe, but does think that things could work out for you if you just moved past the situation and continued with your life, looking for love in other areas of your life and speaking good karma into your existence. Most definitely wanting to know you can spend time alone, thinking about the drama that filled you up with negative energy in the past, made you feel like you have matured since then. So maybe you need to speak less about the situation and just ignore the bad news and welcome in the good news with a child. Maybe even seeing a child from the past, or not wanting to know that it's going to be a problem to do so. Maybe wanting to know good karma is there and looking for this person may not help you, but it may lead you to stress or depression. It does say that you have good karma not wanting to know the person, so it may help if you just move on. So some of you guys may have made a child in the past, and maybe, you could be wanting to see the child or look for the child. But it does say that, it might help if you just move past the situation just to avoid negative energy or drama. Okay, and it does say that you guys are looking forward to new relationships as well. Could possibly want to know that you could make love to someone again, and maybe that's the reason why you want to see someone as well, to see if they're available to have good karmic relationship with you, or maybe even sex or pleasure. Okay, maybe rekindling something from the past. It does say good karma comes to those who wait, is what someone's been saying, and trying to warn you off of any negative energy, because I don't want it, is what this person is saying. So let's see what else is going on for you guys, Aries. Aries knows that they've been looking for someone and seeking attention or even pleasing someone in their mind to work on good karma. It does say, notice that I have been spending time wondering what's going on with you. I want to know where you are and what you're doing. Have you seen that I've been looking for you, making sure that you see me or want me? Maybe I don't need you, but maybe I need you more in my mind about how I can conclude in my visits, or maybe even see you on the momentary when it says when, something about when, or maybe even a Wednesday. It says someone here wants to know if they can work on working together with you instead of playing hard to get with you or making plans to see if the child is okay. So could be dealing with an earth sign, could be dealing with an air sign, could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with a Virgo, I'm hearing, or you could also be dealing with a fire sign, like yourself, another fire sign. So let's see what else is going on for you, Aries. It says, no need to play games. I don't want to see anyone. I just know that things could be better if we leave it alone. Okay? So possibly you might feel like you need to leave it alone, or maybe a person around you wants you to know that you can leave it alone. It could even be to do with a Leo or someone that knows that they need to stress less about the situation and move on. Okay? So let's see what else is going on. Someone says, I can't ignore my feelings anymore for you, though. I do need to speak to you about something that happened years ago. I don't know if you would want to speak to me again, but I do know that I could contact you if I found out who you were or where you are. I just don't know who you are anymore or how to even visit you. Okay, that could be a water sign, or just someone's feelings, maybe yours, Aries. It does say that Aries wants to know more about the situation and prays to God that one day they meet, and doesn't see why it's going to work out in their favor. It does say that this person doesn't want to speak more to you, but wants to speak more to you about the mind games that have been sent to them in their mind to play mind games with you. Okay, this is for Aries, possibly the cross watcher as well. It does say not noticing which way to go in life is going to help the situation. And someone says, well, maybe you need to mind out for this person, because it may not be a good thing if this person wants to speak to you or see you. Okay, so maybe you might have to leave the situation alone, Aries. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It says the wonderful things that could happen to me and you, possibly making sure that good karma comes together again. It's not going to be easy, but I could make it happen. Don't think you want to stress about that, but I do know that you could come and visit me, or maybe even spend time looking for me and making me feel like I am loved. Maybe I need some time to support you or support the child or even the children that we've had together, because I know that there's more than one. I just know that I had more than one child with you. Okay. So, is that you speaking to the person, Aries? Or thinking about these things in your mind? Or is it the person that's thinking about this towards you? So let's see what's going on. It says, I don't know why I set you up for failure and made you feel like it wasn't going to work. Maybe I look for you in my mind and think, where am I going and how did I do this? Where was I going wrong? How did I do so much damage to conclude bad karma between you and I? Bad memories, bad energy, bad moments, bad. I don't know how I can live with myself with all this negative, evil mind games that I've been playing. Wow. So let's see what else is going on, Aries. It does say that you guys have defended yourself many times over to try and compete with a person, and it doesn't say it looks very good towards the person, and even towards your mind, or how you've even looked at a situation and competed with the person. It says you needed to leave the person alone and leave them alone for certain, forever, for good. And it does say that this person would rather you do that than spend time thinking about you again. Okay. It also says there's an air sign woman that defends working with you on this and wants to speak to you about it, and maybe even puts negative energy to try and find out if you still want to know this person, because this person has been negative towards them, and this person also wants to see that negative energy comes to the person that has been competing with you. What a troublemaker this air sign woman is. So let's see what's going on. It does look like there's a grandparent that's involved and doesn't want to speak, but knows that they don't want to spend time alone, wondering if there's going to be anything good for a water sign person around you. And it does look like this person doesn't want to see you in a good way around them. So it doesn't feel like the energies is going to work in your favor if this person is pushing you to want to meet this person again, because this person is never going to want to speak to you again. But it also says that you will notice that you don't really want to work with them either. It's just that good karma is there for you to support the situation in your mind and say, well, I haven't seen this person before, or I have seen them before, because I do want to meet someone new, and I don't know if I want to speak to another female that's going to make me feel bad. Okay. So there's a third party that has been involved in the past. It looks like, you know, there was some type of codependency with a group of people here, and it's not needed or not wanted. You know. So let's see what else is going on. It does look like there's a mother figure that's really nasty and very mean, and always wants to inject herself into other people's business, and can't forgive herself or her child or her own mother for what's been going on, and keeps competing with her own daughter or even many people around her, and can't move on from a situation. Okay. It does look like someone feels like there's a risk that's going to happen, or someone's taking the piss, or wants to know that someone is going to take a risk to come and meet you one day and give you a good karmic meaning of what's going on in your life, so that they can look in and say, well, look at that person showed up and they're mean and they're nasty and they could hurt this person. This is how I see them. I want them to do them wrong and hurt them. This is very terrible, whoever this person is. And it looks like it could be a parent as well that wants this as well. Like a grandparent is what I'm hearing. Or an older woman. Possibly a man, but I'm picking up maybe an older woman. This person seems to be manipulating the situation and doesn't know which way to go to judge a child that keeps coming to them. So maybe there's a grandchild that keeps coming around to visit them and gossiping and talking with them. Or maybe just wants to play mind games with the child and the child's parent. So let's see what else is going on. This person doesn't know which way to go to surprise you, and doesn't want to speak about it either. It looks like you guys want to know that you can defend yourself and move on and not speak about anything negative. You still see that you want to speak about good karma in your life, and you want to bring positive energies to your romantic situations. Okay. It does look like you know who you want, and you will get together with an earth sign female. It does look like there's an earth sign woman here that wants to speak to you and does want to see you again. She does want to send you some time to think about whether or not you want to speak to her, and wants to contemplate whether or not you still speak to her children that are left with you, i.e. the grandchildren. How are they? Okay. There is someone here that is on block and isn't going to be invited into someone's life anymore, and doesn't see why they need to speak to this person, because they've been always gossiping or been rude, or maybe even try to convince that they were going to take one of the children and make sure that they live together. This person doesn't know how to speak about it, but does want to see if the continuation of this could work in their favor, possibly because they are now believing they're looking for the child to take care of them, because they are getting more money to help support the situation, and even look at the situation in a way where they've got karma, so they need someone to support them and help them. This person may never want to know that there's another child that could help them more than the oldest one. And it does look like one of your children that are older than the rest of the children is more supportive and would give them good karma, especially that they do share similar times of birth, like birthday dates. Maybe born in the same month. Bloody hell. Also, Aries, it does look like there's a mother figure that wants to spend time with you and wonders if you could speak to them again, and doesn't know how to convince you that energy is there for you to be married, or maybe even in love, or maybe even looking for a new girlfriend or wife, and maybe wants to support this energy for you so that you can be convinced that time has passed and good karma could come to you again. Okay. There is some plans as well for the future, or even for travel. Some of you guys may want to take the opportunity to travel. Some of you guys want to be direct that you have taken the opportunity already and do wish to have more good times next year. It does look like some of you guys want to celebrate a reunion as well with someone and maybe not know how to contact them anymore. Some of you guys want to take the opportunity with a friendship as well, and don't know if you want to go to a dance with each other as well. Maybe go out to an adventure, or maybe even plan a wedding. Someone wants to get married again and doesn't know how to speak about it, or even wanted to stay in a marriage and didn't know how to communicate with the person that wanted to leave them. This person says, I know I have spent my time wondering why you wanted to leave me, and I can't get over how you did it, or how you communicated with me in a way where you didn't even know where I am, or how I could even visit you. Now I'm wondering, how can I get hold of you and look into your personal life the way you did with me? Aries, you could be looking for someone because they found a way to find you, and now you want to look for them in the same way. It says I do, but I don't know how she did it. How did she do it? This person may not know that there is principles to what goes on in divorce and how you can work together to solve the situation. It does say good karma can come to those that are in marriages. Most definitely marriages, not really anything else, except for spouses that could live with a partner, or maybe in a divorce settlement. And it does say good karma can come to those that are in a marriage who can support the situation where they want to free themselves and let go of the situation, and maybe not know where the person is, and look for the person so that they can support the situation and the decision to move on. Okay. So it does say that you have to take things there and wonder why this person always wants to speak about you, because this person knows not why you did that, because they wanted to keep you there and possibly keep you tied down to the relationship. Maybe even wanted to know that they could spend time with you in your mind on why they're doing it, to seek revenge or be negative or evil to you. It does say that it could be the Aries doing this to the woman, or the woman doing this to the man, but it does say that it could be anyone that the Aries has been doing this to. It does say that there's a female outside of the Aries that has been doing this to the Aries, and the man has been doing this to the female too. It does say that you guys need to calm down and wonder if you have done the right thing, and just work on who you are as an individual. Practicing good karma and looking for a new spouse would solve the situation and make you feel better. Maybe even make you feel like you've got the upper hand in a situation where you can solve your problems and be together with someone that's not going to give you any more problems. More issues is not going to be the answer. Settling down with a new person and giving them the opportunity to move on as well from the old spouse so that they can find a new relationship is going to be a better solution than trying to convince them that they shouldn't have a new partner or be in love with anyone else. I've tried to ignore you though, but I want to know if I can spend my mind telling you off for whatever it is that you did when you didn't need to leave me, and I didn't want to leave you, but we wasn't seeing each other, so therefore I understand that you didn't want to stay in this relationship, and for so many years at that. suddenly I realize I work on this decision I'm making to look for you. And I don't know how I'm going to find you, but maybe if I find you, then you'll speak to me and let me know that you did it this way. I don't know how you did it, but I'm sorting this out, and I may not be able to be successful, but I've looked into it and I've saw something that could make me feel like I could look for you or find you, or maybe even find the children. And it doesn't say that it's good, but it does say that I could work on this and maybe even seek revenge to support you and give you good karma and look for you again, and maybe even look for you again and then look for you again. It does say I can't support this because I'm not in any legal marriages, and I can't give you that. I don't know how I could support you and give you good karma with your mind. Good karma with your mind. It does say there's a person that wants to be a father again, or even work on some type of commitments that they have so they can support themselves. But it does say battles to face would be very hard, and this person would be looking at a crime. So, anything else? It does say this person needs to stop what they're doing and look forward to a good communication level with their children or even their spouse. And it does say if the person doesn't want to visit them or see them, they don't have to. So this person may have to move on. It does say wedding plans are never going to be necessary for a person that has put their name down on a on a plan. It does say good karma will work in your favor if you look into the situation and make sure good karma works in your life as well. It will always work in your life to the end. This mind game has been played many times over, and suddenly you realize that you have good karma. When will you realize that no one can trouble you and make you feel like burdens are there? It does say there's good karma here for a legal matter or even a pending lawsuit, but it does say there's no karma coming to the person that has been in a problem with some negative vibes that they've been feeling. It does say a person has been seeking help or attention to look for you and wants to know how they can seek your attention and has been trying awfully hard to look for you. This person doesn't know where to find you and doesn't know where to look and doesn't know how to stop looking. This person may not give up but does know that they can kill themselves trying to find you. Could be an air sign person. It does seem like there's a man here that doesn't know how to live in his mind about how he's going to work or survive or even stabilize his mind. It may seem like this person has to look into other options or maybe even still the ideas of being negative or guilty. This person may not want to do this but speaks to his mind and says, well, I will never want to know that I do this, and I will contact you in my mind and tell you never to do this. I will look for a way to support myself. There is some mind games being played, and someone does know that they could compete with you and many times over and still not win. This person knows that they need to stop and stop and stop and stop and stop because they keep trying again and again and seem to be very jealous or obsessed that there's a third party taking their place or having fun or having good times without me and not giving things a go with me. That could never win in my ways, is what this person says. I don't know how to win and get back to you and say I've won. There is a negative person here that keeps trying to produce negative, evil memories for you through third parties or even matters of the heart for you through other people's experiences or existences. And it does look like this earth sign is a part of it. There is a water sign that's involved. There's an air sign that keeps doing this, and the mind games he plays is not very smart. It does look like this person is going to be in a problem later on in his mind or even in an institution if he can't stop. This person may not want to know that they're dragging you into a problem or a nightmare, but keeps trying to drag you into a place where it's unnecessary in your mind. It does say this person may not win, but will win if he gives himself in and doesn't want to do this and never, ever, ever, ever wants to see you win in that way or even him in that way. This mind game that you've played with me has caused me disturbance, and it makes me feel very jealous and very mindful of who I should give my time to next time, or even spend my money on, or spend my wealth with, or even dream about giving good karma to. It doesn't make me feel like I can work together with anyone anymore. It does make me think that why did I do that, and where was I going thinking I could win or solve the situation and be completely happy. I know that I have to leave you alone. My mind tells me off again and again. People come to me and say, where is she or what happened to her? And it doesn't make me feel good. I even spoke about you too much to many people, and it didn't make me feel proud to see that I let you go, dumped you and treated you that way. But I'm surely going to take revenge and make you pay for this. Make who pay for what? This person says, well, what if you have to pay the cause for my purpose being a negative mind and putting myself in a negative way? What if you have to pay for that? Aries, why would this person want you to pay for their bad ways? This person says, I can't sleep, I can't eat at times. Maybe I can't. And I just can't ignore the fact that I did this to you. Maybe I did it to you so you could do it to me, and then maybe we did it to each other. But I just can't ignore that I did it to you. Maybe I'm disturbed in my mind and I can't help the fact that I need some support. Maybe I need help. Maybe I need a murder case. Maybe I'm going to be someone's witness to someone dying because I can't get back to them. So maybe they have to leave my life and then I have to leave their life. Who's it going to be? What the hell is this? Someone seems to be mad at you and doesn't know how to support their own situation and doesn't know how to sleep good at night, resting in their mind about what it is that they've done. It does look like this person has to move on and doesn't need to speak about the situation, but keeps looking into how they can kick you down or even spend time looking into a problem in their mind. Well, I hope this person can let go of this problem in their mind and move on. Because maybe a situation's not that deep. Maybe for some of you guys it is, but maybe for some of you guys it's not that deep. This person knows that they can't communicate with you, but has spent time alone wondering if they could communicate with anyone that could send you a message to say you are not very well in your mind. You are jealous at the fact that I have got good karma in my life and I'm working on it. Ugh, someone is so like obsessive and jealous, and the energy is negative. This person says, I will try to ignore you many times over and then I can't. I just know that I need to give up though. And I know that I need to give up fast. And it could be a female as well that wants you to give up as well, Aries. It could be even a mother figure that wants to hear something negative and keeps rolling around in her bed trying to figure out how she can punish a person or put a person on another person to see that the problem is resolved in her mind or makes her feel better. She is not going to be feeling very well though. There's a water sign woman that knows that she has good karma, and this mother figure doesn't have good karma, but she will realize one day that she doesn't need to speak to her anymore because she's moved on. So let's see what else is going on for you guys, Aries. Let's see what's going on in work for you guys. What's going on in work? There is good karma for you guys in work, especially if you leave a situation alone or have completed it, especially if you walk away from someone that keeps causing you problems at work, and maybe if you solve the issue with a boss or finances that you have to deliver, or even give yourself good karma to work on a situation that you could cause yourself to bring in 2 weeks to sort out. It says you have good karma to work on some work that you haven't solved or resolved. Okay, so let's see what else is going on in regards to business. It says business is going to be practical and doing very well. You'll see that you have studied and supported your situations and your decisions, and you'll see that karma comes to you naturally. And praise God, you have did it. You have won a good karmic value system. You've even worked on presidential energy where you get good karma. It does say that you have worked on your projects to the max and you will leave me alone now. You can see that you can work on it in a better way and sort it out in good ways. Now you can see that we are not going to support you in bad ways, but we are now proud that you have sorted things out in your mind to successfully bring forth good reasons why you can support your business and do very well and make me proud. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your love life. Love life for Aries. Love life is going to continue to work in your favor as long as you leave a situation behind or let it go. It does say that you can work on things in another way or with another person. Just try to seduce a person that's going to seduce you in a way that's going to bring you good karma or good luck, and stop supporting things that you've heard in your mind from the past. It does say better energies will support you when you move on or move past the situation, and competing with a person is not going to help the situation. Letting go of negative memories and past things that could be due to you in the reports of negative memories or even problems are not going to be solving the situation. It does say you have to leave a situation alone and move on. Okay, and Aries and air sign could be involved, or it's just a decision that you have to make. Okay, so let's see what's going on in regards to singles. Singles are doing better than expected. Both of you want to know good karma comes and love life will take off in productive ways. It does say there's a female that's interested in you and she will support you to love yourself and move on to someone else and give yourself a good value system to support your mind and make you feel like good karma will come to you. It does say that you will feel like she will not have the same thing, but sometimes you have to let the situation unfold naturally instead of dragging this person into your bad mood. It does say you have bad mood swings and you need to let it go and practice good karma and be happy and healthy for the next future wife that will be presenting themselves to you in the next 2 weeks time if you're lucky. If not, it's going to come forward in October or November for you guys. So let's see what's going on in regards to people that are in relationships. Those in relationships do not want to spend time alone and need a spouse, want a spouse, are very hungry for a woman. So some of you guys really want a woman and the man wants a woman. As for the female, she knows that she's been left out, or she's deliberately wanting to know she can leave a situation behind because she doesn't know that she wants to be in a relationship with you anymore. She's tired and she wants to convince herself that maybe there's negative men here and wants to see that there's positive men moving forward, or even is tired of you and your behavior when it comes to sorting things out, or maybe even predicting that good karma could come to us if you support her and her dreams, and mainly her dreams, because it will provide a stable pathway for the both of you to look forward to a brighter future. It will do this, and it does say good karma will come, but you also have to notice who the perfect woman is for you, or the good karmic woman that's going to drag you into a nice building that's going to make you feel like you have won this woman in a way where you've put her in your mind about communicating with her in a good way and making her see that you have property deals, or even convincing her that you can build together and structure a good wife life for her. Okay, so let's see what's going on in regards to those that are married couples. Marriage is going to continue as normal, as the wife wants to be the one to make sure the future is going to be brighter than ever. She will push you towards the direction and lead you towards good karma and make you feel like you are loved and supported and protect you and make you feel like you have got what you want. But you also have to steal the attention of hers to make her feel like she's got what she wants too. If you don't do so, it says that good karma is not going to come to you, but it does say practice what you preach. Both of you have been practicing this energy, and it does say both of you will provide and give good karma to each other. Once in a while, the man does dwindle, but it does say the woman does take the lead more than anything these days. And now the man needs to follow suit and start practicing this good karmic energies with her. Okay. So let's see what's going on with the individual star signs. So Aries and Aries, what's going on with Aries and Aries? Aries and Aries knows that they're in a lot of problems with each other right now and can't communicate with each other in regards to plans, maybe even getting married or seeing that the family is going to be well. There could be a jealous person in the family and doesn't want to speak about it, or maybe even shows themselves sometimes, or even stirs problems, or even causes negative karma in the relationship. It could be the wife, but it does say there is a family member that doesn't support you guys and maybe is pushing you towards a negative karmic value system and doesn't want to see you both happy, or maybe wants to see one of you happy and not the other. So let's see what's going on in regards to Taurus and Aries. Taurus and Aries. Taurus and Aries. Taurus and Aries. Taurus doesn't want to get involved in the situation and believes you need to leave each other alone. Both of you don't deserve each other is what they're saying. It does say that value system inside yourself is not going to hurt her, is it? Are you trying to hurt someone to get back at me? Are you trying to use me to hurt her and then get back at me, is what Taurus is saying. So let's see what's going on with Gemini and Aries. Gemini says the same thing but doesn't want to be involved in any negative karma. They'd rather leave you alone and move on and separate from the situation and be apart from you than be with you. It does say good karma comes to you when you move on with someone else, or maybe even see the situation in a better light, and does feel the need to want to pick on you more than anything because they don't think it's going to work out and don't want to stress themselves about it. They just know that they need to leave you alone. Maybe you need to look into the reading of Gemini. Okay, so let's see what's going on when it comes to Cancerian and Aries. Cancerian doesn't want to spend time looking for you or making you feel bad. This person feels like there's negative energy out there everywhere and I don't want to stress, but I do know I can push myself in it and be a part of the problem. I would know that I'm a part of the problem because I cause the problems a lot, and I don't want to be a part of the problem with you, Aries, because you give me the creeps. You always make me feel bad or jealous for who I am, and I don't want to ignore the fact that you're always going to be mean to me. You're always mean to me, so leave me alone. So let's see what's going on with Leos and Aries. Leos and Aries. Leos and Aries. Leos and Aries. Leos doesn't want to be bothered by you and would rather you go away and move on. This person really means it this time and doesn't want to see you ever again. Leave me alone. You move on. You move on. You move on. Leave me alone. You friggin'... this person's cursing. Cursing. Leave me alone, they say. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Virgos. Virgos and Aries. Virgos is not interested. Virgo says, I've taken the time to compete with you one time and it didn't work out, so I'm not even going to stress it this time. I'd rather make sure that you eat your words and move on. What's going on with Libras? What's going on with Libras, please? Libra does not want to see you at all, Aries, and this person means it this time. They said, I've had enough with you and I'm tired of you. Go away. Wow. What's going on with Scorpios and Aries? Scorpio says, hell no, I would never address a situation with you. You leave me alone and pee off. Don't want to speak to you ever again. You go away. Oh my goodness. What's going on? So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Aries. Sag doesn't want to speak to you, but does create negative memories in their mind sometimes to see that things could come about. It doesn't say it's good, but it does say good karma will come to them once they realize they need to move on and stop manipulating the situation or even competing with their minds about it. It does say both of you need to speak to each other or let it go. It does say they'd rather talk to you about moving on or leave you alone, or even praise God that you have moved on, so they wonder why they even stress. They just know that they don't want to speak to you or don't want to see you and would rather you move on. Let's see what's going on with Capricorns. Capricorn and Aries. Capricorn and Aries. Capricorn says, well, I've tried with you and I don't want to try with you anymore, but I will try again if I have to. I just know it's not worth it sometimes and I'd rather you leave me alone. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius is saying the same thing and doesn't want to see you, but would rather you be mean to someone else and not be mean to them. They'd rather you push your mind into someone else and tease them and trick them and manipulate them and punish them and bully them and be mean to them and wicked to them and all sorts of negative energy they want you to push onto someone else, but don't want to deal with you themselves. Wow. So let's see what's going on in regards to Pisces and Aries. Pisces says, I will never speak to you again as long as I live. Move on. Leave me alone. Move on. Wow. That is a lot of moving on. So it looks like the situation with you and a lot of star signs are not really, doing so well right now, Aries. So let's see what's going on with your angel messages. Angel messages. The angels are saying you are safe. It does say you need to report yourself and make sure that you give yourself good karma, or maybe let the situation go. Which is it going to be? It does say you have to appoint or address the situation, or maybe even give yourself good karma by moving on. Okay, some of you guys just need to move on. It does say Archangel Michael, I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you and your loved ones and home. Okay, so protecting you against lower energies, or maybe you need to do that with yourself. It says time and time again, Aries needs to stop bothering people and let them live their lives. Be practical and stop being controlling and over misleading and misguided and over judgy. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. It does say it's a brilliant idea. And it does say Archangel Ariel says, yes, your ideas is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideas to fruition. Okay, so this idea about leaving and moving on might be a better one. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the universal deck. Okay, it says the universe works fast when I am having fun. It says attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Some of you guys need to move on. It says no need to call for help, just move on. It does say the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So some of you need to forget what you think you need and just move on. Okay. So let's see what's going on with, it says number 8 is never going to be supporting you, but it does say that it's practical if you need help. It does say number 5 is going to be good for you, but number 54 is going to be better for you if you need to support your mind and move on past the situation. Okay. It does say number 18 will be better for you if you need to leave a situation alone and practice good karma. It does say number 75 will be better for you to try and ignore a situation and move past it. It does say number 18 will make you believe that karma is coming. And it does say number 19 will make you believe that karma will let you go. Which are you going to choose? It says number 13 would be better for you if you needed to try again. It does say number 67 is not going to be a good number for you until you see why. It does say number 48 is going to be better for you until you take opportunities in your mind and let things go. So my Aries, I'm going to leave it there, my lovelies, and I'll speak to you again in your next reading. Ciao for now.